What's important there to get your rod?
A furnace.
You've got furnaces. What do you need
To get washed cryonite.
to get the... Yeah, to get
Crushed cryonite.
washed.
Well, first I need crushed cryonite.
Fine. Yeah.
I have to wash it. So I
Yes.
need lots of water. Unless we bring it to the planet and do all the cleaning here. Or do it up there. Because it's got water. That planet, Mara.
Okay.
Yeah, you do all the production there and get the
There's no
cryonite
point
rod.
sending water there like I did the
Yes.
one time. Okay. No need to send water there. Do everything as far as you can to get the rod. Stop at the rod, right? Then you take the rod and you bring those. Because you don't need beads. Don't take it to the bead. Right? More processing and it's the. So, wash it, get it to the rod, and that's how we're going to bring it back.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. I know we had to do the research for the cryonite, but I can't see where I need to use the cryonite.
Okay, so again, go to the research. Not going to the
Because the beryllium doesn't look like it needs it.
right. Go to the research. Go all the way down. Yeah. William is
Okay.
another last. All the way down. No. Scroll down. You're not at the bottom. down.
I've got it up here.
Not the crying.
You want the
down.
beryllium?
Yes. Scroll down. Oh, you already clicked on it. Go through each one.
This is.
Roll.
Then I crush it.
With?
Sulfuric acid.
Okay, so now it's not just water. Now we need fucking sulfuric acid, which isn't just something you can't just get it there. You
So
need
either
oil,
you have to
sulfur,
barrel
right?
the sulfuric acid, or
Right.
you take sulfur and iron, and a chemical plant.
Is that enough? Sulfur and iron
That's all you need, I
to
believe.
get sulfuric acid?
Yes. Maybe water. But there's water up there.
Well, we needed water to do the washing. Kind of just have to keep. Okay,
But it produces water as well.
from the sulfuric acid. Right. Anyway. But that's if it didn't have water, you're kind of getting water because you're.
So you just have to start the
you just have
process.
to- yeah. But notice you use two. You only get one back.
Mm.
So you have to keep those ratios in mind. Right. So what's the next stage then of beryllium?
Then it's beryllium hydroxide. You need cryonite rods for that.
Okay, so
But what do I need beryllium hydroxide for? Because I can just do the... Oh, I need to get the powder from it.
then
Then an ingot. And then a plate.
okay, so that's where you start looking now. Like as I did, between the ingots and the plates. What do the plates come from the ingots, right?
Yes.
And look at that. One ingot will give you.
4 plates.
Okay, so you have little ingots with lots of plates. So if you're transporting shit around,
You save the ingots.
okay, but you have to be careful because the ingots, I believe, is only 40 in a stack, and the plates are 100 or 80. But it still doesn't equate to it or something.
No, just looking.
Still doesn't equate to a factor of 4. So the ingots still make sense to do. Bring the ingots, don't process them to plates and bring plates back, which is what I'm doing.
How many
Okay.
ingots in a stack?
That's what I can't remember. It was either 80 or 100.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say ingots or plates?
Ingots.
No, 40. I believe it's 40.
And how many plates in a stack?
80 or 100.
Okay. Not like iron and copper, which is 200. Okay.
No, it's not the same. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like pretty much all the processing we're going to do is going to be on Mara. We don't even have
As
to
much
take
as we
sulfuric
can,
acid.
right? Why not?
We just have to take iron because Mara's main resource is what?
Okay, but you have to process it.
Because it's an oil basically place, right?
And how are you going to take care of that?
Put an oil refinery down.
Okay, and then
You just
not an oil refinery.
need petroleum.
Where are you going to get the oil from?
Mara is an oil planet. It's
Yeah,
its
and
major.
have you looked what you're going to do? Where are you going to get the oil from?
The oil patches.
The oil patches.
Yes.
How are you going to get to the oil patches?
Don't you just walk there?
And what?
Or
Fill a
fly?
bag of oil or something.
You pipe it with a pump, a jack.
Okay? You need the jacks, the derricks. You need the refineries. Then,
All
chemical
you
plants for the
sulfur, and you need coal.
And then more chemical plants. Oh, now you need coal as well. Ah, see?
But if
Now
you can
need
get
to
that
make
on the
sure.
planet, then it's all
If you-
there.
Okay, but you need to check me. These are the things that block you, right? You land up on the planet, you don't have the shit,
Yeah, you've
and
got
you can't
coal.
do anything.
There is coal. Must you yell at
What?
me?
Oh, sorry, there is coal?
Yes.
Like what, very little coal?
Yeah,
Where's
there's.
the coal?
That's right at the bottom of the
Oh.
list.
Okay, go look at the planet then. View it.
View surface?
Is that it? That's the planet?
Yes.
Okay, where's the oil? Do you see any
Oh,
oil?
I'll have to move around like this.
Where's the map?
I can't go any further out.
M. Use M map so you
Okay.
can see the map. Oh, there you go.
There's the coal patch.
There is, oh, it looks like how much?
6,500, but it should be enough to make. You don't use a lot of coal to make sulfur. Does sulfur even need coal?
It's for plastic, the coal.
Yes, I
So do
don't
you
think
need
it's
it-
the sulfur.
No. The salt. You need petroleum and water.
There we go. So
So you don't need the coal. Okay, good. We got confused.
look at this ginormous
need
crude
water.
oil patch. 45 million.
Here's one thing. Is there uranium?
Yes.
How much?
There's a 636,000 patch. And there was another one somewhere.
How about the biters?
There's no aliens on this
Does
planet.
it say 0%?
Yes, I think so.
Oh,
When I
that's
looked at it.
nice. It is what you like.
I swear there was
Chris,
more,
you-
but
Chris, you for universe? Does it say what's the percentage?
threat 0%.
Just take out of that.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't have to
and
worry about biters. We can do all the pollution we want.
and basically, you don't have to split it into heavy oil and light oil. All you have to do is have the oil refineries produce petroleum gas.
I didn't go to this planet to get. Went to another one. I go to that crap.
Probably it was a very small patch off to the side. So we build an oil refinery.
Okay.
We only produce petroleum gas. We don't need to produce light oil and heavy oil.
Okay. Yeah.
From that, we've got plenty of water on this planet.
Yeah.
So we can
To
make
the
sulfur.
Yeah.
And then all we need is iron.
Lots of iron plate.
And there is iron patches I saw. Is it you?
Yes.
Um,
Then view.
yeah, no, there's plenty of iron ore.
No, that's not enough. Don't trust that. Go look.
I saw a large
Yeah.
MM.
Yeah.
I saw quite a few patches. There's
Yeah, that's
1.3
far
million.
away. Are you
No, not that far away. Here's the cryonite, right?
Okay. Where are we starting? Because you've moved this map around.
I don't know. Where do we land? Here?
No, when a map first comes up.
Yeah, that's right over here where Jazz
Yeah, you
is.
see, now you have to go and.
Well, we have to go all the way over there for the cryonite. It's not going to fly to us, is it? The beryllium is right there where we land. So is the iron, actually. And there's oil
Cyanide
right
isn't-
there.
Cyanide isn't it? There is. Right?
No, there's an iron patch right there.
How much?
229,000. But we just need a few plates to make the sulfuric acid. You know, it's not a very heavy iron
Well, I don't
production.
know how much sulfuric acid we go through mining like that. I don't have an idea. I don't know how far that
I
will
mean,
get
we've
you.
got a huge 1.8 million copper patch there too.
Okay. Is that it? So once you get sulfuric acid with the iron, then you're all set?
To do the barrel, yes. Because the
Okay,
barrel
have a
patch is
plan.
right there,
So we're
right?
not going to go back to space right now.
No, we're gonna go to this planet. And there's another patch over
Are
there,
we going to
barrel.
go together as well?
I guess it would make sense if you want to get the uranium underway and rail to get the cryonite, because that's far.
Hang on a second. Are you saying nuclear? Are we going to
Or we're
start-
shipping the uranium back or something like that. We can just steam generate because there's no flippin' aliens.
It's just the mass production, right, of steam? Do
And we
need-
probably don't need a ton of it.
Okay, here's the first question, really. Are we going to dump a core miner?
Core miner will probably just mine oil, right? If that's the main resource, plus a few things.
Get the well, we've already looked through it. Well, and the smaller extraction of other minerals. Need the other minerals? Is
Well, it'll throw out some beryllium and some cryonite. No,
no.
because it does vulcanite on our
That's
home planet.
another mistake that we'll get the vulcanite.
Really? So even though that planet is for those, oil is the main. So it only gives you the
Just-
main thing,
Yes, exactly.
and then the basic
so
sort
they
of
call
things.
it a oil core fragment, which gives you like 70%
Oil.
oil and then 30% of core fragments. Then those core fragments are the same as what we get on harvest. Iron,
Stone,
so
coal.
much smaller
Yeah, small quantities, okay.
right? Because it's only 30%.
I don't know if it's worth putting a core miner down then, if we're just going to
Okay.
mine with
'Cause if
derricks.
we're putting a core miner down, or we have to put up defenses, we've got to go nuclear. Almost no question about it. So if we don't have to go nuclear here, we don't have to worry about the uranium unless we want to
Send it back.
elsewhere. So we can probably, I don't know, like, tell me, do you have an idea how much you need? Megawatts do you think we'll need?
Well, I probably would want 2 oil refineries,
Okay.
a water pump, because you need to pump the water. We're going
Two
to have
chemical
miners,
plants,
probably 4 miners,
quite a few
a
miners.
furnace or 2 to make plates.
Oh,
We need a crusher.
We need a few crushers. We need lots of chemical labs. We have to deal with cryonite and beryllium
Okay.
and sulfuric acid, sulfur.
And a filtration plant, because don't we need to wash the crushed stone?
No, you wash them in a chemical plant.
Okay.
You feed water in.
So we'll need a couple of chemical plants.
Not a couple, all stack load,
We'll need miners.
which we
And-
always carry with us.
We'll need a train. So we'll have to set up a list of everything we need.
Okay.
And work out. But I think we could probably do it with steam.
Okay. So-
A couple of greenhouses to produce the wood.
The real reason we're going through this is, do we need to launch a rocket?
Not right now.
Yeah, so let's not do it. I know what you, but it's expensive to launch it. We can use, especially the LSDs. Building the
Well, we
rocket
didn't have
pods.
to build the next rocket. We could just launch this rocket, see what the other planet has, and then decide between the two where we want to go. Maybe that one's richer in resources, or it has all 3 on it, which makes it more efficient just to go there instead of to this one.
Always hit and miss. From what I've other games seen, I haven't done what other people have done, even asteroid belts and things like that. I've been very disappointed in rules or that
But anyway, so I think either we launch that rocket and see what it brings us. If it brings us crap, well, we're no richer or wiser in this.
I don't think we'll get wide. I don't want to launch it because.
Okay.
Well, we can, but then is everything stopped?
Yeah,
It
I
looks
don't
like
have
it.
anything connected.
Okay, if we launch this rocket, because we have to use everything for the cargo rocket. Because we have to use the cargo rocket to get there. So we have to heat shields and load it to build the rocket parts for that. I should have been doing that as well instead of your
Scaffolding?
because-
Especially seeing we're not going to space
But I
again.
guess I didn't know right then that we're going to go to the planet. So I'll have to focus on this. And I don't really know what to take because it sounds like we can get everything there.
Yeah. Pretty
But we should build
pretty
a list,
much.
like you said. It's the items we need to build. The
Should
chemical
we
labs.
mine the immer site? Do we need that for anything?
That would be nice.
Because there is immer site there.
Okay, now we have to do the research. And now everything just explodes. Okay, sounds like trains are really going to.
And then we've got a lot of. There's a flat area over here near the. Let me just unmap it. Here with some water. Right? There's some water right here in the middle. And then I thought this is where we could set up all the steam engines. Over here, because there's a nice flat area.
We have to build them, right? I think there's quite a couple of. We have.
Yeah, I think I've also got the boiler sitting somewhere in the
They
in
should
stock.
be. I'm thinking of my game. I don't know how many we have.
Boilers?
No,
We'll also need some greenhouses. So I can auto feed them with lumber.
Kill for megawatts. Get to that. I guess we're not going to use too much, especially if we don't have to build fences. Okay, I don't know how many boilers and how many steam engines we're going to land up building. So
Just take them all.
we'll take what we have, take a few stacks, then we could work it out for how much each one produces, and we take maybe 20 megawatts.
But that's one thing. I don't think there is a lot of on this planet.
What's that?
Stone? No, there is a big patch of stone
Yeah,
here.
there's one right there where we land.
Because I'm going to need to make sand to do the greenhouses. Because that's efficient.
Solar light. I'm
So I should have brought those big solar panels home
No,
with me.
Not enough. I'm just looking because if we have to deal with resources like that, 21, I don't know if we can leave it on its own. It doesn't sound like it. I guess we'll have to wait. Or, we can only take so much on the rocket back home. So the rest then is left on its own. Then it needs to be so that we come next time. All we're doing is grabbing, putting on, and then we leave. Right. The first time is obviously different because you've got to
Set up.
set up everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we're not there and a meteor hits something, then it might go down anyway.
This is when you hear me complaining. It's this area over the wood. It hits middle. So
That's where the
then
big
I realize-
warehouses are.
Yes, they got more health, so they last longer. You have to stay on top of that.
I guess you would build a
Meteor
repair
defense-
facility.
No, you can do meteor defense. That's where you need a lot. That's where you have to be careful planning.
Because
What
basically,
you're gonna do.
we'll produce the cryonite rods, I guess.
Yep.
Because we have to use it for the beryllium.
Yep.
And then we'll just ship off the beryllium ingots.
Yeah, we have to bring some back.
To make the plates and
We
everything.
need some back.
Okay, so
Not
we'll
just the ingots.
we'll take uranium, beryllium, ingots, cryonite rods.
I usually bring some back because need it out.
Okay. Well, it makes
So
sense.
you have to look at the other lines. Trouble when you start doing energy. Fulminite. Find that.
So, in this game, we don't have transport carriers.
Yeah, delivery can.
Is that it? I thought once you've set up a planet, you would just have little transport cargoes going back and forth. No?
You are the cargo.
Oh, okay.
Together with the rockets that you keep launching. And like I said, delivery cannons are the way to go. Or you don't have to go with the rocket. Huh? That's
Okay, so it sounds like we have a plan for the weekend.
okay.
Okay, guys. We have been streaming for a while now. We
Yeah.
came back home from space. We have done all the research we can currently do because we are bottlenecked by the need for rare space minerals, which we are going to have to go tomorrow for. So, on the weekend, we will be building up our reserves to take with us, because we are going to set up a whole new mining operation on Mara, because we are going to mine beryllium and cryonite, and then we will bring back the ingots to home base, I guess. Well, I don't know if we go directly to space from there and take it up there instead, but then we'll have to take the scaffolding with, so it's with us already.
Those are the things you need to think about. Plan for it.
Okay, so on a Saturday, we are going to be planning our trip tomorrow. So we'll be grabbing things that we're going to need or think we're going to need, as well as trying to decide if we're coming back home or we're going directly to space. And we will figure that all out on Saturday. Okay, guys. Was nice streaming a bit more of Factorio. That was pretty exciting. And that'll be it. It'll be Witcher on Friday, because I already skipped today because we decided to play Factorio. And then we will see you again for the space expedition tomorrow on Saturday night. And it will be goodbye from Jinx.
Boy!
And it will be goodbye from me, Jazz. And I hope you guys have a lovely couple of days till we see you next. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.